Tonight I'd like to talk just a little bit about e-liquids. I currently am using from a company called Max e-cigarettes. I'm using their white label champagne and berry flavor, 6 milligram. It's a 60-40 blend, 60 PG, 40 VG. And I like it. I like it a lot. It comes in a glass bottle, and it's got a really nice glass dropper with it. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about PG and VG. Only, from what I've researched, only about 2% of the population have a problem with PG. PG turns into lactic acid in your body, and it's a lot thinner than VG, and it'll give you a better throat hit. VG turns into sugar in your body. It's a lot thicker than VG, and it'll make you blow a bigger cloud. So a lot of the companies are mixing them to give you the combination and the benefit of both a throat hit and a nice cloud. And the 60-40's been working good for me. A lot of people say 70-30, but it all really depends. That's about personal preference. And they have 100% VG if you can't handle PG. But if you can handle PG, get one with a higher PG ratio, and that'll make your it'll make your atomizer last longer, because the VG is a lot thicker, and it'll clog your stuff up a lot easier.
Maybe the better question is, why do you have that insurance company? With Liberty Mutual New Car Replacement, we'll replace the full value of your car.
One thing that you do want to make sure when you're choosing a company to go with is consistency. I heard somebody else talking about how wonderful the company was, but then he said that there was no consistency. The Max cigarettes, the e-liquid that I'm using, I know exactly. It's like when I was smoking. I smoked Cools. I knew that when I opened up that pack and took out that first cigarette, that it was going to taste exactly like the last cigarette that I smoked from that pack before. And this liquid is like that. So you definitely want to find a company that has consistency, because if this company does not have any consistency, then that means they don't have any quality control, and who knows what they're doing. You want to make sure that you find a company that when you open your new bottle, that you know that it's going to taste exactly like the bottle that you just finished. Also, in my research, I don't know how reliable this is, but VG, vegetable glycerin, is used as a sweetener and may contain cosmetic products. I don't know how reliable or truthful that is. That's just something that I came across when I was doing research. That might not be true at all. It's just something I came across, and I thought I'd throw it out there. One last thing I want to say is the products that you're using, sometimes it helps to go to their website, because there's a lot of stuff that won't come in the user's manual. For instance, I'm using Nautilus Mini right now, and they recommend, if you don't have a VG problem, to use a liquid that has a higher PG than VG ratio. and they also recommend to use a battery that you can adjust the voltage on, and to have it somewhere. For the Mini, it has a 1.8 bottom vertical coil, 1.8 ohms. They recommend for that to have the voltage between 4.2 and 4.8 volts to get the best results and the best use from it also. So it's good to check out the manufacturer of the products that you're using, and also check on their recommendations.